Ciao, it's Tristan, and I just wanted to tell you about one of the coolest things I've done in my life, and that was come here to Le Marche, Italy. Um, where I'm at right now, as I said, is Le Marche, Italy. It's located between the Apennine Mountains and the Adriatic Sea. Um, the flight from Myrtle Beach was crazy expensive. It was a little over $3,000, and took over 20 hours to get here. So when I got here, I was pretty jet lagged. So I just wanted to kind of take this time to tell you about what I've done so far and what I plan on doing. So, from Myrtle Beach, I flew into Ancona, which is the capital of Marquez, and I decided to stay here in Ancona because I figured this would be probably the busiest place with the most people and the nicest places to stay. Um, so I've stayed here at the Grand Palace Hotel um, in Ancona, and it's located right beside the Mezzovalle Beach, which is really cool because I love the ocean. And needless to say, when I first got here, I was really jet lagged. So I flew in, got here around 3 o'clock, and I didn't really want to do anything. I was really tired and just super groggy. So I kind of just went and got some pizza. I went to Paolo's place and just ordered a normal pepperoni pizza because I was too tired and didn't want to order something that I didn't like, which sucks because I'm normally a really adventurous guy. So I pretty much just ordered a pepperoni pizza, took it back to my place, and fell asleep, um, which probably wasn't the best idea because since I was so jet lagged, I didn't wake up until the next day at around noon and pretty much just wasted a day. So, first official day that I was here, I ended up just spending it going down to Mezzovalle Beach and hung out. Not much to say about my first real day here. Um, Ended up going back to my place that night. I was going to go try to find some bars, but I was just so tired. So the second day I was here was the cool one. I went to the Frosissi Caves uh, over in Ganga. It was really cool. They were discovered in 1971, and it's one of the biggest cave systems in all of Europe. It's over 18 kilometers long, has massive open chambers, and it even has this place in it called the Cave of the Bats, which was my personal favorite part. Um, I've never seen so many bats or seen so many bats like up close. Um, that was a really cool experience for me. And I spent several hours there. I got there pretty early in the morning, so I was done by around noon. And right after I got out, there was a little like street vendor, or well, a couple of them, and I figured I'd try some traditional Italian food, especially if it was something from the area that I was in, which I did find a spot. It was a little food stand that was selling fried olives, or as they like to call them, olive ascolana. Uh, they're really, really good, and I love olives, so that was cool. I was glad that I got to find something that was new to me, was locally produced, and that I loved. So that was really awesome. So after my adventure in the caves and my fried olive experience, I hopped on a cab to go to the Castello di Gradara, which is a cool castle that was built in 1150. Um, I took the cab because the train there was over 3.5 hours long, and I didn't want to get there at night. Um, so I got there, and it's this really cool place, a massive castle or kind of like fortress-like place that they did reenactments of what life was like there, like during the Middle Ages and everything. And I got to tour the whole place, and there was like little scavenger hunts while we were there, and I happened to win, and the prize for winning was you got a free night to stay at the castle in any room that you chose. And they told me that most people choose the dungeon. Needless to say, I've seen enough scary movies to where I decided not to stay there, not to stay in the dungeon. I've never seen a scary movie about a haunted castle, but I don't want one to be made about me. So I just ended up going back to my hotel that night and just went to sleep. I was tired from adventuring. So here comes the third day, which was possibly the coolest day. Um, I got to go to this place called the Città della Tartughe, which is a turtle rehabilitation center. Uh, well, basically an island. We had to take a boat out to it, and that was the coolest thing I've done in my entire life. I got to go out there with a bunch of other people, take pictures, and see all these turtles and help them get back into the water. And I love turtles. I love the marine life. I love the ocean. So it was a really cool experience for me. So finally, there's today. Today I'm going to Ascoli Piceno, um, which is a place where they have these crazy horse races, which are called the La Quintana Palio, which I've never been to a horse race before, and I think is going to be really cool. I've got to go and buy a whole new wardrobe just to go, but the last little money that I have saved, which is supposed to pay for my plane ticket home, I'm planning on betting on a horse, and hopefully I win. Otherwise, looks like I'm stuck here. So wish me luck. Ciao.